Welcome everybody to the channel. If you're new, you're welcome. Welcome everybody to the channel. If you're new, you're welcome. Off of my motor for a drive. Yeah. I wanted to talk about obviously the Russell Brand stuff. Whether you're a fan of Russell Brand or not, it doesn't really make much difference. It's big news in the YouTube world and stuff. Everybody's got an opinion. Now, in this country, as far as I know, you're proven innocent till you go to court. You're innocent. Allegations are made to you, and it's up to the police to investigate, the Crown prosecutions to get a court case where they can go to get a case against you. Now, the situation with Russell, obviously being a high-profile person and stuff like that, who can comment on it. He's a controversial figure. He's worked for the BBC, Channel 4. The allegations against him are quite need to be sorted out. Yes, like I say, whatever has happened in the past, these things tend to kick you in the backside as time goes on. Skeletons in his closet kind of thing. But whether you like Russell or not, or condemn the guy or whatever, people change over a period of time. Things happened. As I say, once you've been through a situation like people who've suffered abuse, and they are, it takes a long time to get over. Believe you me, because I have personal experience of it by seeing it happen to people, and it's not nice. It's not nice at all. So you've got to understand these people that it's happened to, 4 or 5 or maybe more. It takes a long while to get over, and it still hurts when you become abused, and having personal experience of it with other people, it's not nice at all. And of course it will come out in a court of law if it gets to that situation, because obviously you need evidence, you need corroboration of things that happened, and of course it looks like the case is going to go to court, maybe. I don't know. As I said, the more powerful you get, the more money you've got, you can offer some kind of clause out of it. We're not in America, like I say. In America, they normally pay out big compensations and stuff like this, what they call a payoff. Whether they'll pay anybody off, I don't know. And is it money when you've been abused? Is it money you really want? It's peace of mind. You're mentally ill. It's not good. Money can never replace the trauma of being mentally abused and whatever abused. It's not nice. Not nice, folks. And this will all come out court of law, basically. And I'm not judging him at all. I'm just saying that I do like the guy. I think he's he's got his YouTube channel, which is very, very good. However, these things, when a person becomes in the public domain, is it all true what's happening to him? We don't know, and time will tell. And to pass judgment on him is not appropriate in any means at all. But whatever happens, the courts will decide the truth, who's telling the truth and whatever. In a case of abuse, especially anything to do with the R word and stuff like that, which you can't use on YouTube, that kind of stuff. Anything to do with that is very, very serious. I know people personally who've gone through it. It's a traumatic affair, and it takes years to try and get over it and move on from it. It affects your life in a lot of ways. Mainly, like I say, you just, some people take it other ways. Some people, everybody's different, takes it their own way, and the abuse and the R things can have effect dramatically on your mental health. And of course, the old saying is, why is it happening now? When it's been 15, 20 years ago, man, these things have happened. It doesn't really matter, because it takes people a long time to get over these things when it happens to you, if it happens to you. And I know people personally experience who it's happened to, and it does destroy you as a person. So that's one thing you have to remember, why. And of course, all this will have its day in court, probably, if they proceed to a court. And that's, to regard him as being like Savile, that's another thing. Savile was a predator, of one of the worst you could ever come across. Obviously, Russell's a different kind of person. You can't really compare him to that, but he's been quite open one of the things he's done, but in the past and stuff, and alcohol, drugs, and everything else. But anyway, I'm not making judgment on him, but as I said before, in the BBC or ITV or Channel 4, you had the Schofield thing, you've had the Hugh Edwards thing. All these people work in television are living a privileged life in some respects, and they have to have some kind of procedures they have to go through, because allegations made against them. It's like the old saying in the director's chair. In the director's chair, if you want to get a film role, obviously we've seen Weinstein and people like that. The director's chair, that you come to have a screen test, and what went on behind closed doors many years ago in Hollywood was a thing of legends. What happened to actresses, and so sometimes in this movie industry that does happen. You get roles by you scratch my back, I scratch yours kind of thing, and that's well known in the film industry and in television now, because you've seen that happen with Schofield, you've seen what happened with Edwards, and of course obviously Savile, and now Russell Brand has been doing things really connected with the BBC, maybe sending cars to pick lady friends up and stuff like this, and stuff like that, and going to studios and all kinds of stuff. He's which he said he was all all above board, but we'll find out. But like I said, there needs some kind of guidelines to become people working in the industry, like film and television. There is people there who are vulnerable, and any walk of life really, and they need some guidelines that, if you're 16 or you're 17 or 18 or even under that, if you go to a record studios do some television work or film work or anything, you have to have some conduct with people under 16 or over 18. Obviously, it becomes legal to have any further relationship with somebody that you're involved with on the TV, or popular film stars or TV personalities. All this has to be documented to people to get the right things done. If there's allegations of abuse or some kind of inappropriate behaviour, it has to go through the right channels. Like I say, if we have a job of work, we have a terms of contract, a contract of employment. And if you break them contracts of employment, you can suffer the consequences, instant dismissal. mean, the Hugh Edward thing has just all been blown over by the BBC. I mean, what have they done to him? Nothing. We're having our own inquiry. You know, it's taken in like an arm and a leg to do it. And these things, what happen, they get all hushed up and covered. The public soon forget what's happening. But anyway, you can't really judge people by social media. You know, he's always been condemned by so many people now. He's being made guilty before he's got to trial, and that's not right, really. You know, social media can't judge it, and I'm not judging him. I'm just talking about it because it's a topical thing. But let's face it, you know, he's not a Savile, I don't think. But who knows till it all comes out and other people come forward. If you've been sleeping with loads of ladies or women, you know, 10,000, you know, I mean, one or two might be happy with you. But anyway, folks, back to the BBC. I'm saying it's a topical thing. People may have their own personal opinions about him, whatever. And in my case, I just say, well, till it comes out in the wash, till it comes out in the court of law, it's all hearsay and allegations. Everybody has the right to their innocence until they're proven guilty, of course. And hope you agree with that, and leave your comments and see what you think, because his YouTube channel, as far as I've been told today, is demonetized. He's not getting any money off YouTube, and he's got a big following of people. I've subscribed to his channel. I do like some of his things he talks about, and you know, that's Russell. But like I said, it'll all come out in the wash, and we'll see. Anyway, folks, thanks again for subscribing to my channel, and I will look forward to seeing you on the next one. Give us a thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.